Hello, I'm Drake. Welcome to Working Dragon Mystic, where we share real, metaphysical, occult, and magical knowledge so that you can manifest real and tangible changes in your life no matter what path you follow. This week I want to cover a question I've been getting a lot in my email. A lot of people are asking me, since I follow the science of magic and I don't really seem to gravitate to one tradition or one methodology over other, whether or not they should follow a tradition, whether traditions are a good thing or a bad thing. And I want to go ahead and be upfront. Traditions are not bad. They're actually a good thing. When we're talking about your path may be very, very individual to you. Some people are very eclectic. They like to take bits and pieces from everything. Other people love to stick to very strict traditional methods. Both of these are fine. You have to follow the path that works for you. Now, it is true, I do take a very eclectic scientific method. At the end of the day, the science of the magic and does it manifest results? That is what matters to me. However, I always make a point to respect traditions. There's traditions out there, they're done for a reason, they're done in a very certain way, and it's a part of that tradition. And I make a point to respect those. So whether it's the Golden Dawn, whether it's Alexandrian Wicca or Gardnerian Wicca, or whether it's even different voodoo traditions, I make a point to respect those traditions and the rules of those traditions. I've never been initiated into many of the different Wiccan traditions, though some I have. So I would never claim an initiation that I don't have. I've studied Wicca. I've been initiated into 3 of the traditions. That's wonderful. I'm thankful to have those experiences. I'm thankful for the teachers I've had. I'm thankful for the people I've met. And I respect those traditions. I don't put those down in any shape, form, or fashion when I'm talking about the science of magic. For me, it's understanding those nuts and bolts of magic and why it works. It really helps me get the manifestation and the results of magic I want. The spiritual side of it seems to distract me more. So I don't really focus on that. And I don't want somebody to look at me and say, well, he's just doing this, so all that spiritual fluff of Wicca is completely not needed. Not true. If you are Wiccan and you are following a Wiccan tradition, or even if you're a solitary practitioner of Wicca, that's a spiritual tradition, even as a solitary practitioner, and those are very important. So, no, you don't have to follow a specific tradition. What I try to teach here is just those nuts and bolts outside the traditions so that you can build your own path. But there's nothing wrong if you find a tradition that you're called to and that you enjoy. Ceremonial magic is a great example of the Golden Dawn. I know a lot of people who adore ceremonial magic. If you want to get initiated into that kind of magic and you want to go through that process, do it. It's a wonderful experience and I highly encourage you to do it. Myself, I've gone through many of these and I've just found that in the long run, what works for me is kind of outside tradition. I want to make sure, though, that just because you're not following a tradition or you are following a tradition, don't disrespect another person's path. Their path is their path. No one is better than the other person, okay? If you're a witch but you're not a Wicca, awesome. That doesn't make any Wiccans better than you, and that doesn't make you better than Wiccans. And the same side for ceremonial magic. If you're a ceremonial magician, that doesn't make you any better than anyone else. I'm sorry if you think it does not. The individual's path is what's important, and we should all respect one another's paths. In fact, if we took the time to respect one another's paths and actually have open dialogue and discuss what we found works, and even listen to them and some of the suggestions they have for our path, it sets us up to learn a great deal. And that's honestly how I've made a lot of the progress I have. I've been able to sit down and have civil conversations with people who I disagree with one way or the other, and we've been able to learn a great deal from each other. And that goes for magic and religion. I will have a lot of wonderful conversations about metaphysics and magic and the occult with Christians. And that's probably one of the things that breaks my heart more than anything these days is I see a lot of practitioners who are just wanting to jump at a chance to put someone down, and especially Christians. And I think that's the wrong thing to do. I really do. I think we should be reaching out. I think we should be sharing information. I think we should be doing so in a civil manner. And I hope that that's what we can do. So, I hope this video helps. I know this is going to be one of the shorter ones, and it might not be what most people normally expect from me, but this is an important thing, and I wanted to make sure I got this video out because I don't want anyone to think I'm disrespecting one tradition or the other. They're all viable, wonderful traditions. Left hand, right hand, gray magician, it doesn't matter. They're all great traditions. We all must set out to find our path and our way. Anyways, I hope this answers your all's questions. And let's all focus not only on manifesting and creating what we want in our lives, but also to be respectful and civil to those around us. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon so that you'll be notified anytime we release a new video. Also, be sure to check out some of our other videos, and I'll see you next time. Take care.